all right. Some issues. I feel like some updates are going on, and really, wowie kazowie. Look at that bright red lipstick. Tone it down a little bit. All right, let's get into it. Let's go on over here. Hope you all are having a great day. Happy Groundhog's Day, right? February 2nd. It is my second daughter's birthday. Second child born on the second day of the second month. She's got some triple twos to her life going on. All right, so we are having issues with the music station. Don't know why. All right, got some chats going on for Trade the Pool. I was very busy this weekend filming the online trading course. It's going to go on pre-sale on Friday, so we're gonna keep your eyes peeled for that. Busy on top of selling condos, buying houses. Oh my goodness, life is a little crazy busy. How about for you? In a great way, right? Okay, big money up here, 692.10 for the SPY. How about the Qs? We're looking at 625.82. Just popped up on Friday. The Russell, we are below now at 263. Where's our music? 263.93. And the Dow, we're going to talk about crypto. The $230 billion sold off, right? Let me come over here. We still have silver going on in the background. You know it. So we saw a little bit of silver manipulation. Yes. All right, they moved this down, 490.07. If you have something that you would like to chat about, please put it in the chat. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what's moving. Let's check out our inverse indicators. Let's look at our crypto fear and greed today. Loading might take a second. 57 for stocks, fear and greed. Let's try this again. Let's refresh that. Let's Forex Factory. Let's look at our announcements for this week. Right here, US. So we have 10 o'clock ISM manufacturing numbers, Jolt job reports. Great day, Glenn. Coming in at 10 tomorrow. So we're seeing 10 a.m. looks to be like volatile times. Wednesday, non-farm employment change, 8:15. They'll move it pre-market. Oh yeah, you know it. And same thing on Thursday. Friday at 8:30 as well. So it looks like they're positioning a bit today and tomorrow maybe for bigger moves coming into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. All right, so right now we are below over there. Let's look at the inverse indicators. UVXY, oh yeah, 3502, we're at 3769. That's given us a bit of a red. Let's look at VXX, oh yeah, 2627. And we are at 2765, red right there. Let's go to UBIX, 542. And we are at 598. That's red across the board right there for fear. Those top three are fear. Now we should get, you know what I should do? I should do like this. And I should do a border. Format the cells, and we do a border. And these next four outline are for the indexes. These are other extras. So we have fear and we have indexes. SPXS 3439 and we are at 3467. A little fear there. Sorry, a little sell off there, which we have seen. We are below 64.88, and today we are at 67.88. Not 37, 67.88. A little red down there. SRTY, we are hitting that 33. We have hit it. 34, 39, intense, 36.56. I like it. 29.68. We are at 30.54. So red across the board. PSQ was a big one that the really big guys were trading, and we're above it now. 30.17. Then we had ZSL. Okay, so let's format this. Conditional formatting. Highlight cells. Less than this number, red. Beautiful. Done. All right, let's go to ZSL. So ZSL, they had it up here. They brought it down, and then they hit the 15 EMA, and it looks to be rejecting. It looks like 290 would be that test before a big reversal. Again, this is massive volume down here. Let's, for fun, throw one on down here from where it broke out above. Still showing there. Of these two, where's our big price? 168 and 254. So if we go back below, sorry, that is not, that's 207. If we go below 207, then there's a good chance that we see a bigger rise. So I'm going to do this. Set an alert. Crossing down 207. That to me is going to be a full on, we are in bear trap, squeeze those shorts to the upside, right? Intense market we are in. All right, so we got all that going on. Fear and greed, awesome. Let's do our limits for potential. Limit down 691, 97, 621, 87, 259, 65, 489, 03. Great day, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I know I've been crazy busy. My mom is buying a new house, so I had to help her with that. Great day, Vivian. Great day, great day. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's just put on the SPY for now. I'm going to tweet out the limits for today. So we got that. Oh, escape. All right. Those are the limits for today. Should we hit limit down? I don't think we will. What is interesting is that, you know, they, with silver, let's check out silver right off the bat. All right, so silver right off the bat, we are seeing, let's look at the big picture. Let's do one of these big pictures. And let's go from this crazy breakout down here. This was a low to right here. Oh my goodness, look, we hit the 50 retracement. If we go down to 68.10, likely a bounce right there. 56.64 would be my ideal entry. I did enter some at 77, and I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with that. Here's what I'm seeing, right? We are seeing that the silver futures, which I don't have on here for some reason. Let's look at that. Silver futures. Do I have them on there? We are up, and yet, do I have silver futures on here? I need to add it. SI, silver futures. Boom. Hey, what happened to the music? What happened to the music? Granted, these are delayed, right? I don't pay for futures data, but I have it over on my Thinkorswim. So we're seeing this is 27.9 and this is down 2.8. Does that make any sense? Because SLV is the stock exposure. So if we put this on as another example, daily chart, why is this not playing? I've got gremlins, I think, in my computer. So we see this is up on the day. Let's change this over here. And let's do SLV and let's call it a daily. Daily's not going to have anything yet. But if we put it over here, let's eliminate our pivots. Why, oh why? Let's see. And now, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an internet outage. Amazing, Glenn. So proud of you. Have you covered that cover call? Or when was your expiration date, I should say. When was your expiration date on that? But, so what I'm seeing is, does this make sense that this is up and this is down? No. To me, that is further evidence of manipulation. Again, of SLV. They want people to be freaked out, right? If we come over here, we throw on a little fib. What was the day that we put that fib on? That day was October 25th. All right. You're just going to let it ride out for full premium. Got it, got it. All right, let's do right here. So you can also see that we retraced further on the silver futures than on SLV. People actually stopped it on the silver futures. So right now, if SLV is truly tied to the silver futures, then, you know, I'm going to say that we're likely going to have another move up. All right, I'm going to put 103, 138.65, 138 and 0.65. That is my target. All right. So pulling that back, that's my target. My last two targets that I had set up on the 8th of January hit. So that's my new target. You know, maybe should I leave those there? Nah, I'm going to take them off. I'll have this recording. That's my new target from where we are. So do with it what you will. That would correspond likely to a, I'm going to put it on with today's date, 124.91 over here. 124.91. But I think I might need to adjust that because I did not put it to the low of the day over here. Tickling my throat. See, I didn't put it on the low. There we go. So 125.07. 125.07 for SLV, 138.065 for silver futures. All right, that is what I'm looking at. Let's go ahead. I put it on for today's date, so we have that. So let's rename this. We're going to make this a heart over here. Let's put a heart for Valentine's Day. Let's do this one. And we're going to call this 22. I like, oh. There we go. And 22. Great day, double digit day. Why is my music not playing? This is bugging me. All right, perfect. There we go. Let's get into what we have moving. Vhub, right? No, Vhub, excuse me, Vhub. Vhub is, oh, I need to put it back on sync and make this a 24, make this a 5. There we go, there we go. Do. If you all have, so this Vhub was an IPO, right? Vhub, second day, we probably will not see wallstreetjournal.com, stock float, Vhub. Vhub overview, no data. Great, let's do this. Market IPO. Oh, we go to stock analysis. It should be right there. 200 most recent IPOs. Thank you, thank you. 2026. We're looking for Vhub. Where's Vhub? Do we see Vhub? It should have IPO'd. Find Vhub. Interesting. Where is Vhub? SEC Vhub. Vapor HUD FCC filings. Great day, Vesprit. Great day. No data. All right, let's go back here. Bar chart, NASDAQ, SEC.gov, Vhub, 8A certification. I received Vhub, a copy of registrant's application, 8A. I just was doing all of the SEC forms for, let's go SEC.gov. I want to know how many are in the float before we start talking about this. Search filings. So we want to look for the ticker, Vhub. Do you see that maybe something really weird is going on? Why do we not have any information for this company? Is this a total scam? I'm not going to put it on. There is nothing for Vhub. Very odd. Let's do something else. Vhub. Robotic retail. I could see this at Disney. Where is resources? Resources, about, legal. They usually have, this is probably professionals and SEC filings. Why is there no S1? Why is there no S1? There's no SEC filings. Why is it here, but it's not on the SEC.gov? Do you guys find that weird? I find that very weird. Filing date, 8A. I want our S1. Where's our S1? 10Q earnings. 10Q is earnings. Quarterly earnings. S1, there we go. So weird that this is not... Okay, going to look, how many shares? 15 million shares, there we go. All because I wanted that. Have to know how to look stuff up, right? All right, 15 million, daily point of control. Let's bring this back to a 45-minute. I am frustrated with this today. Yeah, you guys want to hear me sing? No, me either. Checking out my speed. Gold if I have time. You got it. We will do the gold. Gold. All right, 1333 for our daily point of control there. Okay, upload speed is amazing. On my speed test. Download speed, I should say, amazing at 383. Upload is at 47. So why is this not working? Why is this not working? Sunny beats, stylish beats, hip hop beats. Let's go hip hop beats today. They're trying to push advertising. I think that advertising is messing everything up. All right, PLTR. Definitely looking at PLTR. I'm also looking at other nuclear. Let's go to stock analysis. No, here, stock analysis. And I want to look at nuclear. nuclear related ETFs, right? There's NLR Holdings, Cameco, Denison Mines, Uranium, Next Gen Energy, Constellation Energy, UUU, Oklo, so SMR as well, New Scale. So checking out these, so we're gonna put on PLTR. Let's look at SMR. SMR has sold off. Let's look at Oklo. Oklo could be bottoming here for a bounce. We've got GLL. What is GLL? ProShares a gold short. All right, yeah. Let's look at Oracle. Oracle definitely up today. The beautiful thing is I don't have Trade the Pool today, so I have more time available for us. We have Quad U that is moving to the upside. Did Oracle have earnings? No. I like Quad U here. $232 million. All right. UMP. MP. Advancing again today. This is one to watch. 1.68. They had earnings a couple days ago. So it is not an active earnings, but we also have XOM. $4.21 billion. Let's look at Nvda. Tessie. Where's Terry? Mag 7. We go to Mags. Magnificent 7 ETF. Down overall. So if we're looking at that down overall, you know what I need to do as well on this one? I need to put on here, where's the big guys? 65.72. And when I say big guys, it makes me think of SpongeBob SquarePants. Big guy, big guy, big guy, SquarePants, Bob, look. All that, if you've never heard of that. Okay, I'm not really liking that music. Tsla, CVX, Wells Fargo, LRCX. All right. Broadcom pulling back 1.2%. Let me see who has a Novo Nordisk, Amat, Shell, all the oil. Disney is down. Clack, gold. We'll put GLD on. You want GOLD? Let's add GOLD here. How many shares? 2 billion here. And GOLD. You got it, Glenn. See, when you all shout out what you want to look at, then I will put it on. Interesting, interesting. Let's go here. Stocks. Make my life easier. Gold.com. Are you talking GOLD or GLD? I will put on GOLD. But I feel like this one, let's see. GLD might be better. So we're going to do SLV, PSLV, GLD, GDX. Okay. It's pretty chill music. This is too chill. I need something more upbeat. More upbeat, please. Digital detox. No. Sorry, too sleepy. All right, let me tweet out what we're covering and we'll get to it. All right. All right, all right. Here we go. Vhub, PLTR, Oracle, UUU, MP, XOM, Nvda, Tsla, CVX, GOLD, GLD, GDX, PSLV. I already have SLV on there. And we're going to do a little USO as well. All right. Let's get after that. And let's go into the cryptos. We're going to do cryptos up first. Check it out. I have been missing actually analyzing the crypto sector as well, because it gives me a sentiment as to what they're doing. We did see that we had 230 billion. Now here's something to recognize. With crypto, do you think it's a coincidence that they, they're looking to start a world war? They just voted on passing the budget. And let's look at the Barron's cover. Really? You don't have one for today? January 26th? We should have one for today. You guys don't have your plan yet, huh? That's why you don't have one for today? Okay, no problem. Let's go to the Economist cover. Let's analyze the cover here as well. The ICE test, America's paramilitary peril. It doesn't, they purposely hide the horizon. So this could be anywhere that they're picking up people, and the ICE is obviously digitally put on there. So this was just a photo that then they put ICE right there, digitized. London, hub, not hellhole. So what happens in London is going to happen everywhere. What's going to happen to their financial system? That's what I'm looking at. Z's risky purge. What is he purging? A deep dive into AI and jobs in praise of power naps. All right, so that's what we're seeing there for the cover. All right, why is my music keep stopping? It's quite annoying. There we go. All right. Oh, intense. All right, so let's get into the crypto segment. Welcome. If you have never joined me on the live stream, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Let me turn my pivots back on. They are off over here. So what do I look at? I look at where the investors, the biggest money in the room, is located. Where is their money flowing? Where their money flowing, that's where we want to go. It's the one time that I feel like it's awesome to be a follower. Now, let's look at Bitcoin over here. Bitcoin over here on the 24-hour chart. Okay. Alrighty. So we can see that we broke down from this trend line here, longer trend line. The one for the new year, January that's January 15th. That's just my red line. Let's go to January 1st, right? Where's our January 1st level? Gray line right here, 89,646. Yeah, they sold 89,646 and 5 cents. Let's see, just have some stuff going on. All right. Perfecto. Now it's bouncing a little bit. However, we see that the bigger money has sold there. Let's look at Ethereum over here for the crypto gray one here, 31.33 cents. Let's go to XRP. Just kidding, that was XLM. XRP, where did you guys sell? My goodness, my watch is exploding. All right. My watch is exploding with good stuff. You know, this is what happens when you start managing properties all over the world. You try to do something. All right, 192.14. Thank God we've got some amazing people that are helping us down in Florida. If you are in the Orlando area and you would like an amazing interior decorator, an amazing real estate agent, shoot me a DM. I will tell you who I'm using, who will go above and beyond for you. and will watch out for you and put your best interest at heart. These people are great. I don't recommend people that I would not use myself. So I have nothing but great things to say for these people. And I don't want to inundate them with too much work. So I got to make sure that they finish our work first. So that's why it's first come, first serve. If you are interested in a great real estate agent and a great interior decorator, let me know. I got a great one for both. All right, so with Bitcoin, let's get into it over here. We've got Bitcoin moving to the upside so far on the intraday. Where's our intraday point of control? That looks like a nice resistance there. We are hitting the 161 exponential over here. Let's see. Big money on the intraday is at 77,735 and 38 cents. So where are we going to put our potential long trade? I'm going to say we got to put it up above here. This 200 exponential, 78,500 is going to be, hey, if we can go above that. All right, Trump news. Trump's Fed's nomination, a mixed signal for Bitcoin. Okay, cool. That's new that they have added that aspect right there. And 71, 92.50. No, 71.50. 77, 100. All right. 77, 100, 78, 500. All right, Ethereum. Okay, so I'm thinking too, maybe we do a cruise, maybe in August. What do you guys think? A cruise in August, a trading cruise. Would you like to do that, where we have a education session? You come, we all hang. 2280 for the bear side. Big money is at negative. That's 2275. 2280 and 40 cents, or up above up here, 2340. Right now, big money has sold on Ethereum. You guys are quiet. Why is everyone being so quiet today? Come on. Let's have some chats. How was your week? I really missed you guys. Life has been crazy busy. Working on this course to help everyone. And helping my mom. 1.55, 1.6492. Big money's at 1.5916. There we go. Red across the board on crypto. Yeah, we called it before. Now it looks like they're revamping this, pulling it back, a retracement trade. $1.82250 and 168, 0.168 and 0.18225. Intraday point of control would be 0.113 on a reversal pattern there. 0.101, 0.101, it sounds like a radio station. And 0.10750. 0.101 and 0.10750. Intraday point of control is at 0.10333. All right, let's go to Solana. Solana, big money, 3/4 above us. Oh yeah, you know it. Oh yeah. All right, let's put it 104 for a potential long trade there, or below 99.88. 99.88, 104. Big money on intraday for crypto is at 101.80. All right, let's go to Zcash. Zcash over here, 304 for a potential long trade. And breakdown over here, 291. 291 and 304. Big money is at 295.28. 291, 304, 295.28. There we go. Let's tweet that out. All right, let's grab this. I have to totally go and get my iPad reset because I didn't have it. I forgot my password. Totally did it. I forgot my password. All right, we got a yellow for this over here. Nvda is definitely not a yellow. All right, let's look at our short volumes. Here we go. Short volumes. How was your weekend, everyone? Anyone have any stocks or crypto that you would like to check out? Put it in the chat. Oh, interesting. No volume for it that was tracked. Okay. PLTR, 38%. Don't know why. It's like Vhub just sort of doesn't exist, and yet people are trading it. It's very weird. Maybe is that a tokenized stock? It's our test at tokenization. Tokenization test. Quad U, 45%. More people are buying. Altria, 50%. XOM earnings, 64% short. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, USO, 51% short. Again, interesting. All right, SLV, how many were short? 51% over there. All right, PSLV, 31% short. GLD, 61% short on GLD. That might have a nice short squeeze to it. The gold sector might run beautifully, especially if we're seeing that. Let's check out gold for Glenn. Gold was 55% short. All right, let's go to Vhub. Let's map this stuff out. Let's rock and roll. Let's put on a 5-minute chart. This one, why does this not have... It is so weird. It doesn't have like normal data on here. My pivots aren't showing up. Why is this got a... It's got a user defined error. Update available. Okay. Update to latest. I don't know that I wanted that, but open an editor. Oh, never mind. I didn't want to open it in editor. Got it. Not enough data. Okay, perfect. That's why. What if I go... Apparently, it doesn't include yesterday's data. All right, so that's better for people that are trading because it makes it easier, right? Let's go to horizontal lines here. And let's throw on a red one over here. All right, so pre-market activity, I would say up above, down here. 15, 14, correction, 14 for the upside trade there and 11 to the down. This one is lower float with 15 million. A daily point of control is right in the middle. So look to see if this can break 14. Let's go to PLTR. PLTR for our float, we have 2.8 billion. We have earnings, pre or post. Why are these on over here? Post market today, so that's in italics. It's going to happen after the market close, so be aware of that. Volatility right now is a pre... Oh, look at that bullish engulfing. It's so funny once you whenever I'm doing the education segment, it makes me look at everything. Why are all my moving averages missing? There we go. Oh, it looks naked to me. There's no pivots and camarillas. Why is it doing that? You know what I need to do? I need to go back because I did the update and I don't want that update. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, let me go to PLTR. You see? Now those lines are back. That's what I need. I don't want the update because the update, they took them away. Thanks, but no thanks. Until it's not working, I'm going to leave it. All right. We don't need these. We have them on the chart. All right. So PLTR, bullish engulfing off of the bottom. I like it. I like it. But I'm going to wait maybe. Do I want to test it? PLTR is potentially going to get a move to the upside. However, it just got an upgrade by Barron's. That sort of gives me a pause, right? Whenever I see an upgrade, I think that could end up with a sell-off because they're telling people it's getting upgraded, and that could really mess everything up. Okay, 147, 151.50, and bigger money from last earnings is right here, 177.93. So it's a red overall right there. Let's see, Oracle. Oracle was not earnings last quarter, 192.74 here. So we are below 171 billion. It is not earnings. So we'll take that off. Right now, for a potential trade, let's put on a 5-minute chart. Back from 4 a.m. Let's see that path. Where did you guys manipulate the price? 171.73. If we go up above 174, good chance you're going to get a nice dollar move up to 175. 175 stronger, so you could be more conservative. We could tighten it down here to 173, so you capture a $2 move on the name as a day trade or below 170. 170, 173. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I just want to make sure that it's still functioning, because when you guys are super quiet, I don't know if my stream has gone off into the abyss, and the way my computers have been not working very nicely, it doesn't surprise me if that would happen. So give me a, hey Jane, still hear you, still see you, please. All right, 22.50, 23.50. We have 232 million. All right, so this one had earnings back there. Since last earnings, 1506. This is a green, pretty much the only green there on our advancing. Altria, did we have, no, MP Materials, excuse me. I think I mistyped before. I did. I typed Altria, 143. MP Materials. Bouncing off of the 161. I like it. I like it. Especially because big money is down at 58.65. Just bouncing up off of that. All right, perfect. $60.46 right there, or above. I'm gonna say above 63 because I want it to break out from that zone, right? For a long or a day trade, We want to make sure you're protected. So 60.46 for a short and 63 for the long side. Big money is below. Let's go to XOM. Live and well. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. All right. Let's go here. 139.80. XOM. Ooh la la. 139. 139. No, they're at 139.02. We got to go below. 138.50. 138.50. 139.80. They had earnings. They had earnings on Friday, so I'm taking it off of that. Big list. Look at where they sold. 141.41. So it's not actually in earnings there. All right, let's go to Nvda. Not Nvda. Flintstometer. Have you guys ever seen Cloudy with a side of meatballs? If you haven't seen that, you would not know the Flintstometer. All right, big money is at 184.78 here for Nvda. They are just taking it sideways. If we put this on a weekly chart, look at this range. It's just like, it is, this is what my eyes see. Just pretty much like since here, it's just not going anywhere in particular. So now it is a scenario where, are we going up? Are we going down? This is going really sideways. I'm not really sure. And it's still in that upward trend zone, but is this setting up for a bigger sell-off for the market? Because this could be distribution or this could be accumulation. But this is what I'm seeing, that it's not a clear, definitive direction. We just know that it is going sideways. So if you wanted to sell, you know, like you're a butterfly person and you want to aim between these ranges for options, well, you have a pretty good likelihood, right? How many weeks has it been going sideways for Nvidia? And thus doing the same thing for the Qs. All right, let's go to our 5-minute chart here. 188.50. Yeah, 188.50. Likely move up to the 161 exponential there, and we have a bigger money level from before, 187 and 188.50. All right, let's go to Tesla. We'll do all the gold and silvers and the indexes. Right now I'm getting the reds, the red signals. 420.96 here. Or above. It's pretty tight this morning. 424. 420.96. Hey, that 420 level. And 424. You know, did somebody, I feel like my dreams are blending with reality. Do you ever have a day like that where you're like, was that a dream or was that real? Or was that a TV show that I was watching? I'm feeling like that today. Okay, so it's interesting. We saw that on XOM they sold higher, right? 177.11 here as well. Did they drop it to simply, did they drop it to get back in, right? This is a bullish move, but we know from earnings they're up there. So I would not be convinced if I were to swing trade this. I would want to wait until I have confidence that this is really going to break out. In my opinion, I would buy that breakout on it and not front run it lower. 173.50 for a short. I like the song. And I'm going to put it up above 175.24. 173.50, 175.24. GOLD, wrong GOLD, gold.com. Very low volume. This one's getting a yellow. Small cap yellow. Hello, yellow. Got some traders over in Trade the Pool. Stuck in, let's see, what's the one that went to 450 on Friday? Totally missed it. Girls were home. It's okay. Let's see. Not PLTR, but TCGL. All right, so this one, because we don't have too much, we have the, let's do the breakout from here. Still there, okay. So from this move up, 41.78, okay. All right, 51.20. GOLD.com, gold.com, 49.50. And I'd put it up here above 52.80. Oh, I didn't make it yellow. $49.50 and 52.80 there. The bigger money level is at 33.33. There you go. All right, let's look at USO. USO pulled back bigly. Big money is still below over here. Happy I took some profit off. All right. So 75.60, let's put up above 75.80 here. Big money is down at 74.93. Potential short trade below 74.50. I'll put an alert on that one. Crossing down. Create. All right, let's look at SLV. I did get back into SLV on Friday at 77. Again, let's look and see where are the silver futures. Silver futures are moving up 4.3%, and yet this is down. Manipulation, you think? Because Silver Shares Trust is direct exposure to the bullion market. So this price being down while we have the silver price up is divergence. Somebody is lying. Well, the silver futures are open for the entire market. So to me, this is silver shorts trying to get out and profit before the catapult move happens, in my opinion. Could be totally wrong, but maybe not. Usually when you have some things that trade together that you will notice. So for fun, let's put this on a, on a daily chart over here. So if our close was right here, 75.50, and we say that's a 4%, right? 75.50 times 1.04, we should see this at 78.52 instead of being down so much, right? Or it closed at 75.44. 75.44. Let's go back up here. Clear. 75.44 times 1.04. 78.45. Is that where we are? Do you see that this is discounted right now, in my opinion. It's discounted, not trading where it should. It's kind of like GBTC. Where's the premium on GBTC? 71 and 76. However, it should be trading. If our silver futures, investing.com, commodities, silver, you know it. Okay, it's up 3.3%. So let's do this. 75.44 times 1.0219, 7709. Still heavily discounted, right? Why? What is going on? Manipulation. Manipulation in the market, right? This is silver exposure Now they're trying to really, let's see, 5-minute chart over here. Investing.com, amazing for world markets. And you can see they might bring it right here to test it, to mess with people's minds. Let's go to a 1-hour chart. We had big volume. We always have big volume at 1 a.m. I wonder what opens at 1 a.m. US time. Any event, we're above that. Let's go to a 5-hour chart. We are dark cloud cover a little bit here. Reversal, doji right there. So we shall see. We shall see. Could be a wild and crazy day. You know what? Oh, I can't do that. All right. So let's look at PSLV. We are at 924. What are you guys looking at to trade? Anything different? Anything you want me to look at live? Put it in the chat. Happy to do that. I do have some other work I need to get done, but I'm happy to look. I'm all out of my PSLV. Maybe I get back in. I get to back in. Perfect. I have deposit info. 2620. And we got to go below. Look, they bought down here. 2470. SLV. Their big money level is in the middle. So they bought and then they sold, as opposed to PSLV, where they bought and they're down here at 2470. So I put it 2450. Yeah, 2460. All right, let's look at GLD. GLD hitting that 33 exponential. I love it. This is why I love it, because we tend to bounce off of it. It's a target. That's why I entered where I did on Friday with silver. 440, or SLV, I should say, SLV. 442.50 for the long trade. Short trade 430. All right, let's go to GDX, the miners, as the gold moves up. So supposedly Samsung went to a Canadian miner. Let's see if that's true. Samsung buying directly from miner. Silver, Samsung prepays for mine for 2 years worth of supply. They went ahead and Silver Storm mining. Okay, so let's see. Is this one public? Silver Storm. Let's go here. Well, let's finish GDX. I have the lines on there for sure. There we go, all the way down here. There's so many good trades in the metals. All right, GDX today, you can see it hit the 133, rolled over. Let's put it 95 on the nose, and 91.50. What was that company? You know everybody's buying it. Silver Storm Mining. TSX. TSX, Silver Storm Mining. I might buy me a little bit of this. 60 cents. I'm not usually a penny stock girl, but since when did this happen? Oh, the agreement announced October 10th. Oh, I'm late to the party on that one. Yeah, I'm way late. Look at that. Way late to the party on that one. That's for fun. Put this on. 56. Okay. All right, let's go to the indexes. I don't think I'm going to get it. I changed my mind. The Dow. Okay, we are below. Are we going to close above 490? Or are they bringing it back up to sell more at the 490 level? Watch the 490 level on the Dow. This is a WikiWik. Are they bringing it down to 484? Let's do 487. They sold right now, it looks like at 489. Ooh, PSLV crossed up. 489.20. Market is due to be open in 1 minute and 2 seconds. All right, let's get this. 487, 489, 20. Let's go to the Russell. We are getting red across the board, so I'm feeling a little leery about going long a lot of names. To me, it would be more like defensive. Oil tends to do well. Defensive stocks. Metals tend to do well. We definitely saw metal rotation. We saw some rotation out. Is it going to go back in there? Is it going to go into energy stocks? 259.20, 258. All right. This week I will be finishing up my education online course. If you guys are interested, check it out at carpeprofit.com. Pre-sale goes on sale on Friday. So if you guys are interested, extra deal on Friday. You know it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. It took me a while. Oh, we're open. Open. All right, we're going to put up here 660.50. 620.50 and 616.50. All right, and let's go to SPY. Bigger move up. Looks like it wants to hit this 15 EMA and sell off. Let's go. Cool that it does that. Oh, no, just kidding. We're going up to pivot. Okay, 691.50 for potential long continuation and short below 689. All right, there you go. That is it for today. I hope you have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. And don't just have a good day, have an amazing day. Bye for now. See y'all tomorrow, 8:15, and on Trade the Pool at 9.